I left in May of 2022, just for the facts here. And I have seen Biden once since then, when I took my daughter to the holiday party this last December after he had lost. And so I hadn't seen him in person during that period of time. I never saw that person, not a single time. And I was in the Oval Office every day that was on that debate stage.
All right, I got to come clean on this. I said recently that these liberal reporters on their networks, MSNBC, CNN, and so forth, when they're on those stations, they don't tell the truth because they're told not to. But when they go on these independent podcasts, they suddenly start telling the truth, or at least revealing more because they feel comfortable they can. Chuck Todd did it recently. Ellie Honig from CNN, I had a clip on that a few days ago. Well, good old Jen Psaki circled back to a podcast today and continued lying there. So I was wrong. I gave them too much credit.
I'm not a doctor. Aging happens quite quickly. Were things that people saw during that period of time that were similar to that, or would have been in a category of that? I don't know, possibly, right? And all these books are going to tell us.
Like, do you think that were they actively covering it up? Were they sort of in denial, or was that just a bad debate? Like, what is your read on that?
Well, this is what I mean about cover up is a very loaded term, I think.
Well, it means you knew that it was really bad and you're pretending otherwise versus you're deluding yourself, which I think is what people do a lot.
Well, I understand, but I still think it's like cover up is often like a crime, right? We're talking when people use that term.
They say it's worse
phrase,
than the crime.
People use that term as they relate to Watergate or the covering up of not sharing public information about a war.
Yeah, and I'm not accusing anybody of a crime.
I understand, but other people have used that term, and I think it's a bit of a dangerous term. I never saw that person, not a single time, and I was in the Oval Office every day that was on that debate stage.
Right.